welcome to my top tips for beginners playing Soulmask. So these are going to be tips for the early game that is going to help anyone who is just picking up the game to play the game, or anyone who might just not have thought about these things before. So the first tip that I want to share with you is, in settings you can change just about anything in a solo game that you want to change. You can change how difficult it is. You can change how many tribesmen you can recruit or deploy. You can change how many animals you can have. You can change anything you want in the settings, and you can change this at any time to fit your playstyle. So if you're just picking up the game, you probably don't know your playstyle yet. But as you start to play, you will, and you can go in and change these at any time. You will change these settings in the menu. Alright, so another tip that I have is always keep the bonfire going, and one way you can do that is you can set one of your tribes people to constantly maintain it. So I have Sarah maintaining mine. So if you go over to here, you go to work. I'm gonna go to Sarah, wherever she is on here. She's here. So she is upkeep bronze pit bonfire. That is her job. And she will do that because it is the first one on her list before anything else. But she's also a miner. She's going to mine for me and collect rocks and stuff for me. So that is her other job. So all of them have jobs. And you can put them in the order to which you want them to do them. So like her, Teresa, she is managing the carpenter's table. And when she's not doing that, she is also mining. And she will manage the carpenter's table before she mines every time. So if there's something to do at the carpenter's table, that's where she'll be at for this first. So that's how that works. So also the comfort level matters, and I do not have a very high comfort level, so my tribesman's mood is in the 400s. This one's actually pretty good, 846. It just depends on the tribesman, but 492, see, in the 400s, because they need more furniture, and that's actually where the, I believe, craftsman's table comes into play, because this is where you would make the furniture. But that's the idea, you want to improve their mood. The other tip that I have, make sure you have a dining table. Because then they can easily get food themselves. The next thing on the list is not down there, not yet. It is here. So the bronze bonfire, we went over this. I always have someone maintaining it, but I also wanted to point out, have it under a roof. Have it in a building where it can be protected from the rain, because it rains a lot, especially in the early game areas in the rainforest, which is all of this is the rainforest. So you want to be able to have this protected from the rain, because if it goes out, your buildings will decay and your tribespeople will not be happy. They will leave you, and you also won't be able to respawn there back home if you die or something. So it's very important that you have your bonfire under a roof. Okay, and now the thing that I was going to do in here are these, the chests. Have them organized. So what I mean by that is, you see the symbols on each one of these? You can have it set so that they can only, each storage chest can only have specific things. Like this one I have set to plants. And you can also check and uncheck any of these if you want to. I just have the basic categories with everything checked for each one. I don't need like that much like chests or whatever, especially since I have metal chests. Like that one isn't even full. This one is not fully full either. It's partially full. And I think this one is completely full though. So you want to have those categories, and you also want to upgrade your chests when you can. So I have, these are all metal right here. These ones are metal. And I also added a third one on top of these that are metal, but these ones have not been upgraded yet. But everything is automated. Like we have the cooked meat going here. So anyway, everything is automated too. That's another tip. So that's why I came back in here also, is to show you like everybody is working. There's a few taking a break, like her. But she doesn't have a job yet. She's not named, which means she doesn't have a job yet. I name them all after I give them their jobs. And I save plans. So that's something I didn't know too that you could do, is you could have, and you can choose how many you want to have be maintained. So when the stock goes out, like if someone uses one from the stock, then they will make more. They will start immediately making more. And I've done that with everything. So like this, I have all of these in maintain stock. But the point is that they will just never run out of certain things that you need, right? They'll never run out of it. They'll never run out of the growth that you need for a lot of things. You'll never run out of anything because you have everything being automated by your tribe's people. And they will also put the stuff in the chest for you too when it's done. If you're still watching this far into the stream, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. If you would like to monetarily support the stream so that I can bring better videos, get better streaming software, upgrade my equipment, that kind of thing, and also run promotions and contests for you guys, then you can buy me a coffee at the link in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the video, please smash that subscribe button. It would really help out the channel. Let's get back to it. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to open up the map here, and I'm going to show you guys. I built next to this little creek here because when you first spawn in, you spawn in down here by the beach, which you can also build on the beach, and the beach is absolutely gorgeous. But I built up here in the jungle because it's closer to other resources and stuff, and it's easier to get stuff and automate your tribe to do things for you. So I built up here, but you want to build near water. That's important. So that's why I built where I did, because it's near water. I want to build next to water, and that leads me to my next thing as well. You want to make sure you have plenty of room to build, because I did not do that, and that was my mistake. That was my bad. I made the mistake of not having enough room to build on, and I also did not organize my buildings very well either when I started building, so there's that as well. So you want to do that as well. You want to organize your buildings well so that you can utilize all the space that is available to you. Another one, you can set preferences. So, like, let me see what she's carrying here. Alright, so she's carrying this broth. Alright, I'm going to unstar it. When you click set preference, you star it, and then I can't take it. I can move this over here. This does not have the star. Set preference, you can set it with Z, or you can just click on it. Right, so this does not have the star, this does. Withdraw all. It only withdraws the bandages. So same with Grant. I can give them the building piece because that was up here. It will not give anything from down here, period. But it will from up here. So if I grant, it'll give them that. I'm just going to take it back. But it won't give them these because I have them starred. So set preferences for things you don't want to lose. See, I have my mount holding some extra tools and weapons for me here. And they also have, I should have that as preference to the thatch because I have them eating that. But I have a preference set for everything inside my alpaca. So, because I have it hold stuff for me. So like I'll have it hold stuff for me. And then I need that stuff back. So I just make sure that I can get it back. So that's a really good thing to know. Another thing I'm gonna say is make sure that when you go to barbarian camps, barbarian barracks and camps and stuff, you smash like the barrels and stuff that they have around. But you smash the barrels and stuff that they have around, then that gives you resources as well as collecting the stuff in the chest. So get a mount as soon as possible because they will help you carry stuff. And honestly, mine has been such a lifesaver. Just in traversing this massive map. Once you start unlocking portals too, it's not so bad. But like the closest portal that I have found is up here. So still, like, we have to go all the way from here to get to it. But anyway, but I've unlocked these 3 so far. So you want to do that as soon as possible. Once you get the portals, it takes 3 of the green, like, triangle gem things to unlock them. So yeah, you want to get the portals, but you also want to have a mount, because early game you're going to be like running everywhere and not using portals so much. So you want to have a mount to be able to get places. You can get mounts. I think I got this one at, I think you can get them at barbarian camps. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but barbarian camps is where I got my mount. The last tip is, and I can show you it here, but when you go to get barbarians that you want, to find out what stats they have so you know which ones you might want, hold Q down, hold it, and then focus on them, and you can see those stats there of what they are. And that goes for all of them, and then also like marks them too. So like for this one, and these are mine, but it works for ones that are not yours too, so you can see what they are. And also always use your perception so that you can see what you're up against before you run in. And you can also use it in thick jungle as well. It's very helpful, especially when you get to the part where there's like cougars, because you will. See, there's a scarlet macaw over there. Now, when you first start the game, you won't have as much of a range as I do. It'll be just like what's directly in front of you, like right here. I'd be able to see beyond, like right behind this, and that's it. But as you progress in the game and you upgrade your mask, then you'll get farther out. You'll be able to see farther out, and it will help you a ton. So don't forget to use that. Okay, and that actually wasn't the last one, because the last one is do not forget to repair the nodes on your mask, because it will help you. So it takes those green crystals to do it, and some of these you can repair more than once. See, this has 1 out of 3, so I've done it only once for the blade. Because I was mostly focused on the sword, and I still have to do it one more time for the sword, because that's what I use the most. I use the sword. So I need 10 green crystals and awareness strength 35 to finish that. But that gets you more stuff. So, see? Okay, so that's how the mask stuff works. There's that, and then I'm also going to show you how to control your barbarians as well. Control. So I'm going to become her. So I am from her point of view now. So she has, what does she have? Alright. She has a bow, so I can use her bow. Look at that. And then this is me, so my character will just kind of like stay here until I switch back. So I'm going to just click control. And then I'm my main character again, and she can go and do whatever job that she was trying to do. So yeah, that's it. That's all of the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.